Hello, I will quickly try to explain what is DeFi with examples and more from a business perspective, not just a PowerPoint. So imagine I have a business idea and I have, for example, a pitch deck, and then I want to somehow raise capital. All these might be just a couple of days of work. But of course, from that point until I am publicly listed in the New York Stock Exchange, there is a very long process, and this is not helpful because I cannot get market feedback, I cannot see if my ideas have traction and stuff like that. So I can go to GitHub, create a little paper explaining my ideas and with my pitch deck. And here's the trick: if I am able to find a use case for a so-called utility token, then we are in a very good position. Now, a utility token might be just an anti-spam mechanism. So imagine that my idea is I want to have a simple chat application, but because I want people to be somewhat trusted, I want them every time they send a message to pay 1/10 of a cent, right? No big deal. So with $1 you can send 1,000 messages, but a spammer who wants to send a million messages, that would cost them something. Something like that. Okay, now this anti-spam coin is a utility token for my platform, and it's burned every time I send uh, a, a message, right? So at that point, if you are able to put that token in the market somehow, people can use that as a proxy for the belief in your project and implicitly fund your project. No matter that it might not be a real company or incorporated somewhere, it might be just an open source uh, project, but people might want to pre-buy this token with the expectation that it will become more useful in the future. So you have your pitch deck, your GitHub account, and you go Google how to create a BEP20 Binance Smart Chain token, and sooner or later you come here, BEP20 or some other, right? I don't endorse this one, do your own research, but create your token. So fancy token, put a ticker symbol, FNCTK. Okay, to be honest myself, I wouldn't like to use an automatic generator. I would like to see and audit the source code to be on the safe side. So for the sake of the argument, it makes me wonder how easy would it be to create this one and how much would it cost. So I use MetaMask and I have $50 worth of BNB, and I'm wondering if I could create a token with that. So apparently not. It needs 0.7 BNB, which is an arbitrary number and feels very weird. Okay, let's use another generator. Um, Create token name fancy token FNCTK, and let's see what happens. So okay, this requires about $5 worth of money. So you understand the amount of money we're talking about, and you have your BEP20 token, and then you want to be able to put it on an exchange so people can buy it and sell it. So here's the video how to list your token in PancakeSwap. Again, it's a similarly inexpensive, fast process, and actually you don't need a permission either. You just put it there. And then your token is listed in PancakeSwap. This means that you can go in here, and I have a demo account that has some Ethereum in it, and you can start exchanging it. Now you will see here just a few tokens that are super promoted by Pancake, but for example there are many more that aren't listed in the pop-up but still exist. So for example, I don't know, TPT. So if you put it here, here it is, PancakeSwap top 100, and completely random. I don't endorse it or anything, but here's an example: Walt.finance, and they have the Walt Swap token. Okay, so their ticker is WEX. it's over here at the bottom of the first page of a random site, Wex. So you can import it, write, understand that this is true, anybody can do it, import. So now I can go and buy 0.1 Ethereum worth of Wex, right? One click, I wait a few seconds, second click, confirm swap. Okay, so this looks like me $24 worth of Ethereum that became Wex. Now, if you look at MetaMask, you will see that my token is not there since it's so small. But here, add Wex to MetaMask. So I can see it here, and I'm the proud owner of 471 of those tokens. And now, even if I go to the Trust wallet, of course it's not listed there, but here it is. I can search it and enable it, and here is the wallet. So now you could see this as me being kind of a token owner, which means that I support this project and I expect it to go up. And effectively, if the project owner doesn't look legit to me or does things that I don't like, or I don't like the progress of the project, I will obviously sell this coin. And this is more or less how the stock market works and how it creates good companies, hopefully. And so if I want to sell that back to Ethereum, it's a few more clicks. So I swap again, confirm swap, right, and I can go to my Trust wallet, and now here I am. I'm back to Ethereum. So what you can see now is that I went from one token back to Ethereum, and I lost 0.0 like fractions of an Ethereum. So that is more or less 50 cents or about 25 cents in each way. And this is about 1%. Those fees are seriously low, and I didn't have to speak with anyone or open an account with a broker, spend time on the phone or anything like that, right? So here we are, from basically an idea to having a token listed in an exchange and being functional, and people owning and trading that token. And of course you can do other things as well, so you can put those into pools that have the property of stabilizing the price a little bit by disincentivizing people from trading too much on small price movements. Another interesting little detail is that you don't have to create a separate market for every pair. For example, Ethereum to Wex is a market, but also BNB to Wex is a market. And if you wanted to exchange Vi to Wex, that's also an automated market, and this is called automated market making. So as soon as you list a coin, you have all the pairs available, which is quite cool. And also you can enable this token for lending, and there are everyday new DeFi applications invented. Also, we have to understand that this token is now available globally, okay, and I can have token owners, unlike investors, in many cases, being in China, in the US, in Europe, in Africa, all over the world, and I had to do nothing about it. So if you want, you can try to create your own token. It shouldn't take lots of research, but I hope you can see how this creates a new space for innovation very quickly, bringing new ideas to the market and giving funding and incentives to people to keep working on them. Effectively, in a matter of probably half a day, you can do what would typically require years of work and negotiation with other third parties. I don't say, of course, that this is as legit and as established as listing in the New York Stock Exchange, right? But one doesn't prevent from the other, right? In one case, we're talking about companies, in the other, we're talking about projects and tokens. This enables you to fund projects very, very, very easily and also see market reactions on your projects. So I hope you find this useful. Thanks for watching.